And it's a good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. Stirring my coffee with chopsticks using the Vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee at the molecular level. We'll get started in a second. But you know what I'm going to say. But first, coffee. Magnificent. Pure, clean, earthy, Ethiopian. 2019 is almost here. You need to outsmart the things that outsmarted you in the years past. You're not going to argue with people. You're not going to get into wacky relationships. You're going to straighten out the ones that you have. You're going to eliminate something in your life, one or two things, that's holding you back. You want people in your life that are on board with you, with your goals, with your to-do list. You can't let anyone slow you down. No one will manipulate you. Nobody will use you because problems and people will become more seductive as you get older. When you think you're older and wiser, I've heard older people say, well, I finally met my match. Just when you thought that they conquered life, grabbed life by the balls, have it made, they meet someone or encounter a situation that confounds them. That's not going to happen to you. You're not going to argue with people. You're going to put your foot down. And we're going to talk about those things. And give you hope. People don't get broken up with anymore. They get deleted. One keystroke. Poof. Gone. Next. You might have done it, or it might have happened to you. And I think that has moved over into everyday life. How we can just say goodbye to people. The computer, the PC culture, as in personal computer, has taught us to delete things. That can be good, that can be bad. Have you ever gotten deleted? Have you ever deleted anybody? If you are not somebody's true crush, your words and texts to them are no different than an Instagram or Facebook story. They go poof in 24 hours, gone. Phrenology, a science from the 19th century, this is fascinating, would evaluate people based upon their head and face shape. This is about lips. In 1882, phrenology said, persons with thin lips generally don't move with others. They don't cooperate well with others. They have a more criminal tendency. Interesting, right? While the mouth is closed, there shouldn't be any gap between the lips. If there's a gap, then these people tend to be crude. People with thicker lips are generally kind in nature and love others. People expect the love of others if it's the other way around. If the lips are a straight line, they will be calculating people. If the lips are curved, then they will be good-hearted. Fascinating. 1882. Most likely, you're going to meet your next partner online. However, if you keep doing what you've done, you'll keep getting what you've gotten. That's the good news. And that's the bad news. Never, ever, ever take the bait. You're always being shit tested by life. Life is always looking for your weaknesses and testing you. People are also doing the same thing. Never take the bait. Learn, have the wisdom to discern what is trying to trip trap and ensnare you, and what's just trying to make you better? Do you think I'm some kind of slut? Do I look fat in these jeans? No means no. Silence usually means yes. Learn to identify setup questions when you're being set up, when you're being baited. Never take the bait. You're always being tested. Usually when someone asks questions, there are some truths in those questions. And they're pretty much answering those questions for themselves. People size you up in 3 to 6 seconds. Your clothing. I should talk because I just rolled out of the sack about 15 minutes ago, made my coffee and came downstairs to the cozy nook. But this is how the Daybreak show is. The hair and makeup department don't come in until 9 a.m. People size you up with your clothing, your hair, your skin, your teeth, and your body. That package is how people evaluate you. This is why I talk about, I want you to see the world as it is, not how you think it should be. Of course you're thinking to yourself, well, it shouldn't be that way. That's not fair. That's not right. I'm a good person. I know. But you're operating how you think the world should be. The world isn't like that. The world sizes you up in 3 to 6 seconds. You can tweak those things easier than anything. Start with just one. Get a good haircut. Whiten your teeth. Clean your skin. Make it clearer. Work out. If you can't afford nicer looking clothes, go to a second-hand store and buy higher end clothes. They might be second-hand, but a second-hand high quality garment is better than a brand new junk quality garment. Think about that. Go after what you want, not what you can get. If you don't take care of those things that I told you about, clothing, hair, skin, teeth, body, then you just get what you can get. You don't get what you want. You get whatever is available for you. When you take care of yourself, you have options. Or as we like to say, self-care. Being the best version of yourself creates options for you. The truth about nice guys is that many don't even finish, let alone finish last. Guys, if she dresses sexier for a girl's night out than for her night out with you, you're already screwed. This needs to be told to men about every 2 or 3 months. And if you think that girls' night out is about girls' night out, you're already screwed. Wake up. Men, 9 out of 10 women on dating sites left a man just like you. Be the 1 out of 10. This is not a comment about women. This is a comment about you. Be in the top 10%. All you have to do is look a little bit better, present better, be a man of your word, take care of yourself, and you're already in the top 10% of men. Already. I've said this for the longest time to men. She doesn't care how much you work out. She cares that you work out. Women like a man who is self-improving, taking a class one night a week, hitting the gym, and it doesn't have to be 3, 4, or 5 times. You know, on the dating sites, people say, I'm in the gym 5, 6 times a week. Yay. You're still an asshole that hits the gym 5, 6 times a week. Be a quality person, a high value person. She cares that you do go to the gym, period. Doesn't care how much you bench press. She cares that you do go to the gym. And I guess the same thing can be said for women. That people are in the process of improving themselves. What an attractive quality that is. That's magnificent. All right, men, apart from the normal desire to improve herself, when she starts talking about cosmetic surgery, changing things, tightening things, reducing, lifting, you know, all this kind of stuff, and going to the gym, that combination, the cosmetic surgery and the gym, that combination, she's planning to fly the coop. 80% of women agree with me on that. Weak men will deny that, and they will defend her. Women plan and signal their flying the coop and their carousel riding plans long before they do it. Know the signs, gentlemen. I talk to more divorced men in 1 week than you will in your lifetime. And they all see the signs. Many of those signs they contributed to as well. This is not about bashing women. This is about a man being the best version of himself. Why would she continue to be attracted to you? Because of a commitment she made at an altar? Nonsense. It's easy to be on your best behavior while you're dating. Stay on your best behavior if you're married, or while you're together. Nobody wants to be on a sinking ship. Illness is one thing, but letting yourself go is another. God's alarm clock is birds, hence the phrase, I was up with the birds today. If a tobacco pipe could talk, it would say, for Pete's sake, will you stop worrying? In 2019, you getting unstuck is going to be about eliminating time wasters, heartbreakers, and rule abiders. Therefore, you're going to value your time. You're going to guard your heart. And you're going to break the rules that you made for yourself. Sometimes getting unstuck means putting your foot down with certain things and habits and people. You need to put your foot down. Learn to say no as much as you say yes. Because 2019 is the year that you get unstuck. And 2020 is the year that you make your first million. Do you doubt that? If you do, you're probably right. If you believe me and think you can do it, you're right. You live by the limitations that you set for yourself. You might say, oh, that's impossible. Okay. Okay. It's impossible. Don't do it. Don't do what you need to do to get to that point. Everyone else will pass you in the fast lane of life. You are the one who's going to do the passing. Do what it takes. Put the pedal to the metal, man. I'll see you tomorrow morning.